Hello and welcome to another video with me, Trades, with another video of Weekly Entry, in which this week I honestly didn't get much done, I feel like. Mainly just due to the fact that there really wasn't any anime airing for like the first half of the week, because there was just nothing airing. In the second half of the week, yeah, none of the anime that actually started this week, I honestly don't feel like none of them really had anything for me to really talk about, so yeah. Yeah, because of that, I decided to just go ahead and binge watch Arknights. Since that's something I've been wanting to try and get around to watching, and yeah. I'm pretty sure it's actually better to binge watch this after watching all that. So yeah, I guess it's a good thing I ended up binge watching it instead. So overall, I think it was actually a pretty good adaptation for the game, despite the fact that I haven't actually played Arknights myself, but I do think it was actually pretty good, from what I can tell, and I think it's probably one of the better gacha game adaptations we've got, I think, which is quite nice, seeing that we've actually starting to get some better adaptations for gacha games, considering their parents are just going to continue doing that. Especially considering this apparently has like a second season announced already as well, which is good. One thing that kind of seemed a bit odd to me throughout the those 8 episodes, the fact that the entire anime is cinematic, which I think is the first time I've actually seen an anime just go full on cinematic throughout the entire thing. It's a bit weird, but okay, I guess. You kind of get to see more, I guess, maybe? I'm not really sure. Otherwise, it's just basically cropping out the top and bottom of the screen. But, yeah, the whole Misha thing towards the end was honestly fucking stupid. And I honestly knew that Tamisha was going to die pretty early on, considering I caught on to that very first death flag for her. It just took longer for her to die than I was expecting. That's it. But the whole thing there was stupid. Misha's stupid. Yeah, that's the only thing that I really have to comment on when it comes to actual story going on there, or the parents is it's just a tutorial, I'm guessing. But yeah, another thing that I kind of just didn't really like was the ending, the way it just abruptly ends, from what I can tell. Seriously, I like the ending, and also kind of the opening as well. But the ending kind of just has it where it just abruptly ends for some reason. It's like, why did you have to do that? I'm just I'm jamming along with this thing and then it just abruptly ends. It's like, come on. Yeah. But yeah, that there was the only anime I actually have anything to say about this week, considering nothing else that has actually started this week. I feel like actually talking about. So yeah, hopefully there's more stuff next week with everything else actually starting airing and everything. If not, I guess I'm going to have to binge watch something else that I've been meaning to watch, so I guess I'll probably end up doing that eventually. But moving on to the next thing, which I forced myself to actually get done this week which was Lessons in Love, getting to version 27 done with the Halloween Dorm Wars update, which had 19 total main events and 3 lost events, one for Chika, Kirin, and Haruka. In which I kind of just going to start off by kind of just saying which ones I actually chose for the contests where you actually had a choice. So first off, between Nordico and Futaba, I ended up just choosing Nordico, considering it was basically just a toss-up, and I felt like those just slightly better, just ever so slightly there. And then the next one is Makoto's mom and Toka's mom, so Maki and Tsubasa, which I ended up choosing Maki purely because the result of that was funnier and it with everyone's reactions. Considering I honestly didn't really care that much for either of them there, so I just went for the one that was more funny. And then with Sera and Haruka, which was Haruka's last event, I ended up choosing Haruka because, well, Haruka had a secret talent that Sarah did not expect. Sorry, Sarah. And then Maya and Io. Well, Maya just wins hands down. Though, if you choose Io, you get a pretty good reaction there. But I still in the end chose Maya. Because she's just better. I only choose something that's more funny if they're basically a toss-up. I don't really care which one wins. So, Maya for that. And then Miku and Uta, which they're cosplay competition kind of thing where they have to act the entire event to fit in with their costumes and everything. In which, yeah, Miku easily won that one for me, which kind of just works out for me considering the fact that I needed to choose Miku in the first place for Kirin's Lust event. Because that's one of the requirements is choosing Miku on this. So it works out for me. And also, speaking of Kirin's Lust event, that's another one of the competitions in which you choose Miku between, okay, Kirin. In which, yeah, that's where my last save. I decided to just do the last save at and just leave it there. Because I honestly don't really know which one to choose, considering that's the final one. If I choose Miku, the first floor wins. If I choose Kirin, they tie. Which I don't feel like should be possible having it tied. So in the end, I'm probably just going to be choosing Miku and have the first floor win again, a second time. And also another reason why I'm choosing Miku is just the fact I still don't really like Kirin very much at all. Though she's not at the very bottom of the list of characters currently when it comes to how much I like them, considering that spot kinda got taken from her by Nodoka, considering how much I don't like her anymore due to her recent actions and everything. And also another thing, from what I can tell in this, Kirin is kind of changing, so that's another thing to kind of bring her up above Nodoka at this point, I guess. But yeah, moving on to things that actually kind of happened in this update, I guess. So, okay, just going to go in order of things that happened, I guess, here. INA wanted Sensei to give her a list of everyone that he's done it with. So, yeah, that there ends up leading INA to talking about Ami when it comes to their relationship. And of course, Ami just immediately has a defensive outburst once INA tries to say something about it, in which something about what Ami said in that little outburst she had there caught my attention. Considering she mentioned something about time skips or something. Was the second time she's kind of done that, considering there was that poem on the previous updates about there being no spring or fall or something like that. I'm really starting to think Ami may actually know something somehow. Don't know how she knows it, but from what I can tell, she knows something. And then, Nodoka's and Yumi's contest. Well, it's just Shark Tank. Seriously, it's been a long time since I've actually seen Shark Tank, so yeah. That ended up just being Shark Tank there, and Yumi won. I always knew it. I always knew she had potential to be a great entrepreneur, even if he basically just sold her idea off for $10,000. I always knew she was going to had a potential to be a great entrepreneur. Yeah. So Chica's last event. Guess I'll mention this here. Considering Tsubasa kind of walked in on Chica and Sensei there, and ended up leaving, and then stick around and started being a peeping Tom, though she continued fighting herself, trying to convince herself to leave, in which she of course lost. That's a little internal battle, and just continued watching. So yeah, I guess that ball has gotten rolling when it comes to Tsubasa now. So next thing, Rin and Dota's relationship is falling apart again. How many times is that their relationship has started falling apart now? Whatever. Also another thing, Nikki is a stalker, considering she was literally following you around the entire event. In a dolphin costume. Seriously, man, all these screenshots here, how many of them have a dolphin costume in the background? That's Nikki. Just being back there in the background watching. be honest, I honestly didn't really expect that at all. But, yeah, fun. That was honestly a bit funny there. And also, another thing that's weird about this whole thing is apparently this is second Dorm Wars. And apparently, it's gotten so popular that it's basically become a school-wide holiday and is being broadcasted on TV, despite the fact that it's a class event. A single class doing this. And it's a school-wide holiday and it's being broadcasted on TV for some reason. I don't fucking know, but it's apparently a thing. And also, ending for the update. Well, looks like we're going straight into the Christmas beach update. And to be honest, I don't really know what to do when it comes to screenshots there, considering, of course, all the girls there are in swimsuits. I'm not sure how much YouTube would like that. So, yeah. I'm going to try and figure something out, considering I didn't really take any screenshots of Chica this time around, considering, yeah, I don't think YouTube really like her costume very much. Just saying. But, yeah, I don't actually have anything else to say for Lessons in Love. Guess a few more weeks before the next update is actually released, so we got that going, I guess. Just gotta wait for it to this point. But, yeah, I got other games to try and get around to doing. Got my new family, other ones as well. Devious World has an update, which, to be honest, I don't think there's actually much content actually added in it, but that's just from me skimming through it, so there may actually just be more than I actually realized, considering I was literally just skimming through to try and get an idea of how much there was. So, yeah, I feel like there's not much update in the Devious World update, but it could be more than I was thinking. So, yeah. I guess I'll kind of just mention Trials in Tainted Space again this week, considering I did make some progress there, but still haven't moved the main story forward, considering what I was thinking I was going to be able to get done easily. I didn't get done, because I was kind of trying to just finish off, Paige and Kiro and get them recruited, on my ship. But I decided to try and finish off Kiro before finishing off Paige, and Kiro kind of has a lot of content. So yeah, that's taking a bit of time, and due to the fact that that required me to go to Canada Station and kind of just doing stuff there as well when it comes to the other characters that are there, annoyingly. But, yeah, I guess I'll slowly try and finish that stuff off before I actually move the main story forward again. Yeah, so I guess when it comes to live streams, yeah, I think I'll probably try and actually get something going when it comes to that, considering one idea that I've had for a bit now is just kind of streaming whenever I record videos, so that means streaming Age of History 2 when I do that stuff, so you can basically see all the stuff live there, and I just break it up into videos, episodes there. That's one idea I've kind of had for a while, just make sure I actually do regular streams. So, yeah, I guess that's one idea I could do. Right there, and try and get regular streams going again. Hopefully encourage me to actually do more streams than just that once a week. So, yeah, hopefully I can get myself to do that one at the next series for the game, considering the Scotland thing I'm currently doing is almost over. Should only have one more episode in the timeline. So hopefully I can do that next week when I start the next series. Hopefully. But yeah, I guess until then, I'm not going to be doing much when it comes to streams, I guess. Especially with how busy I'm going to be dealing when it comes to anime. God, I hate it. I got way too much anime I'm watching this season. Seriously. But yeah, I guess will be the end of this video since I honestly don't really have anything else to talk about. So yeah, there is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.